Hey, it's your boy Trey, and welcome to another episode of Trey Chicago Sports Talk. This is my co-host John, and we're going to jump right into some basketball. We have Craig on the line with us today. How you doing, Craig?
Hey, how's everybody doing over there?
All right, Craig.
We're going to get it right into the playoffs, Craig. Did you see that Miami game last night?
Oh, no doubt. Boston bounced back, which what they were supposed to do. They were at home. Good showing. I'm looking for a good game tomorrow from both teams. We'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, we agree. Ray Allen, he bounced back from that dismal game that he had, 1 and 2 really that he had. So was that surprising that he bounced back?
He's a veteran in that game, and he understands his body, and it's part of his career, you're going to have ups and downs. So, obviously, I'm surprised that he was able to bounce back after playing all of those minutes. As a matter of fact, Kevin Garnett, but that's the veteran leadership that they bring. Obviously, they won a championship together, so they understand what it takes to win.
Right.
You surprised about Dwayne Wade not getting to the free throw line at all?
This game Wade wasn't quite as aggressive. You could tell he was kind of a little hesitant. Maybe part of it is due to, we know he's got some nagging injuries, but, injuries are part of the game. There's no excuses. I think he had a bad game. I'm looking to see that Dwayne Wade bounces back.
Yeah. This is a question for both of you guys. Let me ask you guys this. Paul Pierce, it seems like, a couple games maybe he's fouled out, or at least 5. Do you think that contest of him chasing LeBron around, his legs is getting old? Do you guys think that's the problem?
I think the refs are the problem because one of those fouls that fouled him out the other day, his hands went straight up, and they called it anyway. I think it's LeBron getting that superstar call, to be honest. But LeBron got 4 fouls yesterday, which was a surprise on account of he never fouls anyone, quote unquote.
Okay, Greg, what do you think about that?
Well, I would say it like this. The reality is it's playoffs. You're not going to get every call. But the reality is also is that Paul Pierce has 14 years in the league, so naturally he's not the same player he was 2-3 years ago. Chasing LeBron, it wears you down. It wears his player down. So, it's going to be hard to keep him out of foul trouble because obviously that body-to-body contact and the aggressiveness. Over these guys won't win a championship. Obviously, Paul Pierce has one, and LeBron wants his first one. It will move LeBron from that great player to that legendary status. And I know that's what he wants, and obviously that's where the pressure comes for him as a basketball player.
Yeah, that's right.
I think he's got to get more than one to get legendary status because at the party a couple years ago, he said not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I think 1 solidifies him to get in that room. We all seen the play of Rajon Rondo, which has been tremendous. Is the play of Chambers surprising that he's playing consistent throughout this playoffs?
He's playing just as well as Rondo. I'm not surprised because he's quick and can break down the defense.
Well, Chambers, he's an NCAA champion. He understands, obviously at that other level, he won. He's a competitive player. He's not scared to take the shot. And they need that third option when they're missing Chris Bosh. Obviously the word is in the room is that Bosh is on his way back. We don't know if it's his 4th game or the 5th game.
Right.
But that's what the word is.
Okay. All right. Okay. And before we move on to the next series, what should Miami do to win Game 4?
Go back to being big. Go back to big. And start Joel Anthony instead of Ronnie Tillman because Joel Anthony can block shots, clog up the paint. Ronnie Tillman can do a little defense, but not as good as Joel Anthony.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right. And Craig?
Well, I think, Miami has to go back to the basics. They're a defensive team. They're a great running team. They're not a great half-court offense team. So, obviously, their game is to run and to play great defense so that they can use the eye. I mean, this is going into the fourth game. The reality is Boston's the champion. I think they should, and they probably will protect their home court.
Okay.
Now,
wow.
That being said and done, it really depends on if they can come with the same energy that they've come in the last 2 games.
Right. Okay. And then on the flip side, what should what's name do to should Boston do to win?
Boston should play. The bench got to come up big. Like Keon Doolin.
Mm-hmm.
Keon Doolin was great yesterday, and so was Marquise Daniels. And Steensma has to get off. Steensma has to get off foul trouble.
Mm-hmm.
He has to stay out of foul trouble, and also Brandon Bass has got to come on with the come on.
Okay, so you said bench play. They need to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Trey, what do you think about the Celtics should do to win Game 4?
Well, I think they were lucky last game. Obviously, the bench is not Boston's strength.
Mm-hmm.
Their strength is playing a half-court game and feeding the ball down to Kevin Garnett, which is the big ticket. You continue to go through that and keep it as a slow-motion game, they have a great shot at winning. The more the score, the better Boston serves at winning. So, really, their whole game is a slow-down game.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So that next game for them is going to be Sunday for Game 4. All right. Let's move out west in the matchup that I think people is kind of talking about a lot. OKC and the Spurs. The Steven Jackson. What do you guys think about him guarding Durant so far out like that?
I think Steven Jackson is having Durant's number a little bit, but also I think him and James Harden, after they got into a little bit last game, I think Steven Jackson going to show James Harden what's up.
Okay.
Really going to show him what the deal is, because don't forget Steven Jackson did that brawl about 8 years ago. He ain't the man to play with.
Yeah. Correct?
Well, I think the question is this. Obviously, Kevin Durant is one of the best talents in the game.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't stopping. You have to put Steven Jackson on him in spots. You don't want to do it the whole game. You want to kind of come with a surprise. But that's the only way to even slow Kevin Durant down. You got to give him different looks throughout the course of the game. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to this game. I think Oklahoma City is going to win it because obviously they play very well at home. Mm-hmm. They get the crowd in it. And I like the Spurs, but when you get 2 teams and they take it into the Western Conference Finals, those are the best of the best. Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, I think they're going to come out with a lot of energy tonight. I think OKC is going to win the game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout or blow away. I just think it's going to be a good game, but I think Oklahoma City is going to lock this series up 2-2.
Right.
But they have an X factor too as well. Mm-hmm. D Fisher's going to be the X factor. Watch what I tell you, because he's got 5 chips. When you got 5 chips, and you brought it here after the Lakers release you, you want to show them you still got something left.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree. They need his offense. Definitely, they do need Fish offense.
Because Cabo is not going to do that again. Just to be honest.
Yeah, and bring it back to what Craig had said. They needed that big statement. Do you guys think that big win is like a much needed confidence boost for them?
I think it's just because San Antonio played bad that game. Mm-hmm. It's just that they had no rhythm. I mean, they didn't really seem like they were interested. Mm-hmm. They just need Ginobili to step up. That's all.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, I think the reality is this: the Spurs have won 20 consecutive games, and it is hard to win that many games in a row, but then to turn around and beat a professional team 3 times in a row, very hard thing to do. So I think it was just Oklahoma City's game. That the Spurs, they're on the street had to lose, and then Oklahoma City playing very well.
Right.
I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Yeah.
Very good, but I think Oklahoma City's going to pull it out.
Yeah, and so far it's been a chess match, between Scotty Brooks and Pop. One thing I did like was when Brooks put Cephaloshes on Tony Parker. I think that was a good strategy.
But I I think Parker's gonna figure it out how to go through his screens or whatever.
He's still scoring. He's still scoring.
With his length, he shot over 50% from the field.
Yeah.
So he still did his thing.
Yeah.
Ginobili just needs to come on.
Yeah. And another thing is Kendrick Perkins. I don't know. He's been kind of a hothead. He's been picking up a lot of early fouls. Do you think that take him out of the game early, or he has to sit for long periods of time, and then he's still not the same.
He's also dealing with a bad hip. He's dealing with a critical hip,
right?
Like a severe hip injury,
right? So let me say this: if you're the Spurs, do you go after him early on, to agitate him, get under the skin a little bit?
Oh, of course. Obviously, the inside presence of Oklahoma City is how they roll, and in order to slow down Tim Duncan, you got to have the bodies out there. It's a chess match. Scott Brooks is a good coach, and he's learning on the fly from the best coach. So it's all about adjustment. And in basketball, that's the best way, because each team is going to have their runs.
Right.
The question is, who gets the last run is the choosing team that wins.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so what should OKC do to win Game 4?
Run. I say run. If they keep the game running, they're a young team. They can outrun. Even with the Spurs going deep, they're still a better running team. Now, obviously, they got to make sure that they execute like they did in the last game. No turnovers, limited fouls. Those are things that will help them beat the Spurs.
They got to make shots. If they don't make their jump shots, they cook loses.
Yeah, that is true. I think you guys both hit a point. So what should the Spurs do to win Game 4?
Pick and roll to death.
Pick and roll to death, huh? Okay. Do a little
pick. Tim Duncan set the picks because he's a great pick setter. And then let Tony Parker or Manu Ginobili just roll. Okay. And then Perkins and Ibaka can't do anything to stop the pick and roll because they're too tall.
Okay. Correct?
I think the Spurs are going to have to make an adjustment because their pick and roll was exposed in last game because once Pablo was flipped over and guarded Tony, with the height difference and the length difference, it's changed the game. And they kind of brought a different perspective. And don't get me wrong, they're going to come with it this game very quick to see if the Spurs can make the adjustment. I'm sure that the pick and roll is going to change. And you're going to see Ginobili a lot more in this game today. Because this pick and roll is a lot harder to guard and defend with Tony Parker.
Okay, sounds good. So we got 2 good games tonight and tomorrow. That could be the difference changer in both of these series.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Craig. So before we let you go, man, I want to ask both of you guys this question. There's been a little rumorville going on here in Chicago and in LA that Paul Gasol wants out. He's mad at Kobe, and it's rumored to be said that he would like to come here. Is that a good move for the Bulls to make, or would you pass?
It depends. It depends on who the Lakers want for. I've been hearing they want to do all day. I wouldn't do that, of course. But if they want Carlos Boozer, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
So Boozer go, you cool?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the reality is this: they're gonna want something for power. The question is the Lakers willing to take Carlos Boozer's salary, which obviously we know he's overpaid, and then also they're gonna want more than just Carlos Boozer.
Right.
Obviously we have a lineup where we're trying to figure out things because of course our star player, he's not gonna be here for a while. And then with Luau having a questionable wrist, how is it that we're gonna be able to go forward? I mean, I think power is a good asset, but it depends on what you can keep and what you can't keep.
What you can, right.
And then what you got to give up all in the in between. I think the Lakers are going to want a few things. And it's not saying that they wouldn't take Carlos Boozer, but they're going to want something else along with Boozer, and that's where the problem.
That's where it gets hard. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, Craig.
Thanks a lot for joining us today, Craig. We really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. Hey, we'll keep talking basketball. There's some great playoffs. I'm looking forward to whoever wins this championship.
Yeah, should be good.
See you next week, man.
All right.
All right, bud. All right. So when we come back, what we gonna get into, Trey?
A little bit of baseball.
A little bit of baseball.
A little bit of baseball coming right up. Welcome back, fans. Now we getting ready to talk a little bit of baseball. The Cubs lost last night 4-3. The White Sox won last night 7-4. How do you think the Cubs are going to do this series against the Giants, there, John?
Well, they seem to be getting stuff together now. That long, what was that, like an 11-game losing streak they had?
Actually,
they finally
like
broke it. Okay, 12. They finally broke it. Ryan Dempster come away with his first win early on, so hopefully they can get stuff turned around. Now, San Francisco out there, they always play them guys tough. So if they can pull,
they have Lincecum and Burrow and Kane.
So if they can pull one out of the series, what is it, a 3-game set?
3-game set.
3-game set. If they can pull one out, me personally, I would be happy.
Actually, we started the road trip this week. That's 10 games, 3 cities. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But, hopefully they can get some stuff going with just getting back on the winning side of things.
Streak.
Everybody's been talking about them, and the manager,
Dale Swain.
I feel sorry for him.
But you can say that last year with Quaddy, so that's no excuse.
And that is true. But Quaddy, I think, lost it. I think he lost the team. I think he lost the team. But hopefully we're keeping our fingers crossed for the North Siders. But the South Siders, on the other hand,
let's go, White Sox.
It's been a tremendous surprise. Let me ask you this: you think they're gonna make the playoffs?
Yes.
That's cool.
I say World Series this year.
Wow. Well, me personally, I hope they keep this winning streak up. Playoffs, I don't know. I think they're rolling off of Ventura, fresh blood, and just.
I like the way he does things though.
Yeah.
He holds people accountable.
Yeah. What happened. I don't know which surprised me the most. Maybe the pitching or them swinging the bats. I don't know because I'm definitely
Paulie surprised me the most because he's hitting 381.
Yeah.
11 home runs, 34 RBIs right now because he had an RBI last night.
Yeah.
And Adam Dunn took 17 home runs.
Yeah, Dunn is swinging the bat real well.
He's swinging what we call a hot bat.
Yeah. So we look forward to them
doing well,
doing what they're doing. They still leading right now, so hopefully they can keep it up. Yeah, hopefully they can keep it up. Yeah, cool. So that's it for baseball right now. Oh, one other quick note in baseball. There was a no-hitter thrown last night.
Johan Santana, congratulations to the Mets.
Yeah.
First time in 50 years they won the 51st season. They won.
Wow. First time in the franchise
51
for a no-hitter. Wow.
Johan Santana.
All the great pitchers they've had in the past is shocking. Doc Gooden. Yeah, Doc Gooden, Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, and those guys, Ron Darling. So shocking that it happened now.
Shocking, but Johan can do it. He was great with the Twins.
Okay. All right. Anything about Barry Bonds we was talking earlier?
He wants to be the hitting coach for the San Francisco Giants. Because they're a little hesitant because of all the steroid use.
Right.
But if you let Mark McGwire be a hitting coach, a known steroid user, you have to let Barry Bonds do it, or it'll look very weird. If you know what I mean.
Right. I think they should get a guy the job.
He does have 70-62, right?
And he's with that organization for so long, so.
They gave him a lifer.
Yeah. They should show him some kind of respect. Okay.
Yes, they should.
All right. Well, that's it for baseball. We'll come back. We're going to take it to the gridiron.
Little Bears.
Little bear down.
Bear down. Chicago Bears. Now we're talking Little Bears talk.
Bear down. Yeah, we're going to get right into some Bears news. Gabe Carimi back.
Coming back?
Yeah, he's coming back. He did some OTAs this week. Says that he's about 75%, but he looks to be 100% when camp starts.
He's gonna start the season?
Yeah, he's gonna start the season, and he says he's ready. We got him and Chris Williams coming back, so hopefully they can hold that line up together.
Does he still have the devastating back injury, or
no? They worked on it, and he says he's back about 60% right now. So he says hopefully he will be back at 100% when the season starts. But Gabe said he'll be back 100% when camp starts.
So is it official Johnny Knox is not gonna be there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was official as we mentioned last week. It was just gonna sit him down. He's gonna miss the whole season. So yeah.
Because last I heard it was, the first 6 games. So.
No, it's official. He's going to be put on the list. So I'm thinking either going to be picking up a free agent receiver or, well, I don't know. Maybe T.O. can come and do a little something for us.
I actually just in the pre-show meeting you said you weren't sure.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was.
Yeah. I don't know. That's questionable with his knee. But the one thing is, if they do get him, he don't have to do as much because the Bears they're going to be pretty stocked at receivers this year.
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get any more problems.
Yeah. Matt Forte deal. Whew. I don't know. This thing is going to drag out for the longest. Remember they said that last year before the season started, they said they were going to take care of it. So it's time for him to take care of it.
Personally, I think he should sit and really sit and mull over his options. And then go over to New England where they gonna pay him money like they did their previous running back.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's gonna sit because he know what the big prize is at hand, and that's ultimately a championship.
They gotta take care of him.
Yeah, they gotta take care of him, but he's still under contract, so that's just how that works. But some of the NFL insiders early on this week say after. With all the free agencies, Drew Brees,
he's not taking care of him.
Right, Shady McCoy, but he got his deal, and some other names. That Forte is going to be the last one to get done because of the situation. So
that's bad. So
hopefully, the Bears can put something together before the season starts, so he can come back with a healthy head.
Hopefully he can.
Now on to your man Andrew Luck. Yeah. Andrew Luck, he's not doing OTAs now because he's going to graduate from Stanford in June. So he's going to get that. Yeah, he's going to get that paper from Stanford.
Gonna get that degree.
Yeah, gonna get that degree. Yeah. So that's it in football. When we come back, we got a little Trey's Corner.
Trey's Corner coming up.
Got a few questions I'm gonna ask this guy. See if he can get it going. See if he can get it going.
Hopefully I can. Now we doing Trey's Corner.
Trey's Corner. All right, man. Let me see if I can get some good stuff out of you now.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
First question up the bat. It's been rumored Scottie Pippen is going to take or is up for the Orlando Magic job. What you think? I've
heard that.
What you think?
It doesn't. No. I don't like it because we haven't seen him make any executive decisions yet.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't see it.
Okay.
Do you?
I'm open for whatever he does. Next question for you, Trey, is Philadelphia Eagles defensive end Jason Babbitt is playing this summer to run with the Bulls in Barcelona. Why do you think athletes want to do daredevil things like that?
Because it's a risk and it's fun, and it's fun to run the Bulls and see what you can do.
Okay. All right. Okay. Next question for you, Trey. Albert Pujols has been struggling early. He struggled early on.
He's coming on now.
But now he's coming on. Has the struggle early on surprised you?
No, because he's in the AL where pitching is harder. I mean, you dealing with CJ Wilson, a whole bunch of other people that are just really good.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And the NL historically has been weaker than the AL pitcher wise.
Okay. All right. Okay. There you have it. That was Trey's Corner, where we give you one football question, one basketball question, and one baseball question. All right. We'll come back. You can wrap it up.
Wrap this sucker up.
There you go. Wrapping it up next.
Before we get out of here today, I would like to do a special shout out to the family of Orlando Woolridge, who passed away yesterday of a heart condition at the age of 52. He was drafted by the Bulls and played for us for 5 seasons, 81 to 86. He played 13 seasons for the NBA. Michael Jordan left a statement yesterday saying what a good teammate he was. The whole NBA will miss him. Next week, we will have more trivia, more basketball, more football, and more baseball. End it, Tom.